Welcome to another episode. This is Moody Okur. I'm super excited to be here again. Okay, so on our last episode, I was trying to talk to you about loneliness. I was trying to talk to you about depression, and I went as far as going to suicide. Yes, so today I'm going to give you my experience. A lot of times people go through stuffs. People go through these things. And one thing I've observed is they find it difficult to come out and share their stories. Fewer times is usually too late because it's either damaged them or they're broken for life or they never heal. But I want to tell you of recovery. Yes, I said that. Mine started 2014. I was trying to be accurate about the date, okay, because I was in uni where everyone was graduating. We were excited about going for clearance. We were excited about having to go for NYC. We had a dream, we had a goal as friends, as classmates. And the disappointment surfaced when my name wasn't in the graduation list. It came like a shock and a surprise to me because for someone who wanted to go into the healthcare sector, they eventually find herself doing a course she would never had imagined. For someone who went through secondary school, for someone who was a scholar, for someone who was like the best graduating in her secondary school, for someone who had all this going on, and all of a sudden, it felt like my world crashed before me. At first, I thought it was just the first list. I wait with eagerness to check my name for the second list, but it never came. Then depression came in. My department then was like 3-story building away from the floor. I would say 4. And each time I walk through those rows, something keep telling me, what's the point? Moody, what's the point? People see you as a failure. Some are even laughing. Some are making caricature, and if you step, it will stop. Nobody wouldn't care. Your biggest problem then would have stopped. To me, that was just everything. It will be hard for you to understand if you've never got to that point of your life where it happens that this particular situation was what was going to kill you. And this happened for days, for weeks, for months, and more than a year. And each time I kept on struggling. Yes, I know someone will be wondering because this is my first time I'll be saying this. But guess what? Out of boredom, out of being idle, out of always having these thoughts overrule my judgment and my thinking and everything I did, I went somewhere. I met someone, and there was this word that I heard. It made me feel like I had no problem. It was so peaceful. It made me understood that he had better plans for me, irrespective of where I was standing. I could have as well doubted because, yes, I've known him all this while, but the way I felt about him now was different. I had an encounter that I cannot explain, but it gives me this comfort. He told me that what he has for me is huge. It's big. It's beautiful. It showed me my future, and I'm like, you know what? I looked forward to that. It gave me this happiness that I could not even understand. There was this glow in me. I look forward to coming to meet him each time. He turned my life. People begin to wonder what was going on with me. Family and friends asked. Trust me, there was this word that I heard in the place I encountered him. It says that even the hearts of the king is in his hands. And I'm like, irrespective of who was the cause or in charge of my problems or the situation I was in, he has them all in control. Simply put, if it's your wife, your husband, your children, your work, your boss, your lecturer, your landlord, your neighbor, your society, anything at all, he has it in his hands. I'm like, whoa. There's nothing as soothing, as comforting as that. The peace I felt, the goods I had from knowing him, that I had no disappointment, the betrayals, he wouldn't do any of that. Irrespective of when I wake up and call him, he's there. I'm like, whoa, is this real? Does someone like that exist? But guess what? Even before I think of all these things, I started experiencing it. He has always known me. He has always had me in his heart. I'm like, sometimes I pause and I'm like, where have you been all my life? Life would have been much more easier if I knew you the way I do right now. If I had met you, you would have walked me through all my difficulties. But guess what? Everything happened for a reason. I'm smiling so much telling it because he didn't take my life. He gave me another chance. I know someone there is feeling lonely, someone there is feeling depressed, someone there is feel like mine is worse. But guess what? Everything is just in his palm. And you know how you can control what's in your palm? It's like a remote control. You can say pause, you can say stop, you can say eject, you can say delete. He can give you a new page. I know a lot of people will be wondering, oh, she went through this and a whole lot more. As time goes on, I will try to fill you in of some of my experiences. I am smiling now. I am excited now. I am talking to you now. Doesn't mean my life has been perfect. I've had my own fair share. But the fact that each time you go through it, you can come out of it completely is everything. And guess what? There is absolutely no amount of luxurious items you buy. There is no amount of vacation you attend or travel or you go to that would suit or complete this feeling. There is no amount of cash you have in your account that would replace this feeling. I can't even start thinking of things, cars. Someone would say clothes. For me, it's hair, gadgets. None can replace this feeling. But when you have it, it is everything. I'm not telling you from someone else's experience. This is me. I have seen it, I have had it, I have experienced it. And this is the only thing I've seen that works. It doesn't have expiration date. It doesn't have validation. It doesn't have, you don't need to consult, you don't need to pay, you don't need to travel, it's just everywhere. I went through it and it brought me out of it. I'm becoming very emotional talking about this because I'm like, I wish I could let everyone know of what this person is, how he works. There will be no cause. Yes, I understand the fact that everybody handles pressure, depression in different form. But give him a try. Just give him a try. Just say, maybe I should just believe a bit. He doesn't need all. He just needs a little part of you. Just surrender. I need to talk to you about my friend. I need to talk to you about more experiences. I need to tell you how to meet him. If you're interested in knowing him the way I did and bring all the happiness and glow and revelation and has brought me this far, made me who I am, I know he still has more plan for me because he told me that. Send me a message. You can do that via WhatsApp if you have my number. You can call us. Yes, we have a hotline. 080-81966188. Send us an email. Go on Instagram. Reach us as much as you can, and let's talk to you, and let me talk to you about what he is, how he is, and what he can do. He can change whatever situation. Until I meet you on my next episode, where I would walk with you another phase. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification button. I'm excited. I could say that. I feel relieved. I feel like someone is listening to me. Yours can be in different form, but trust me, is everything. So this is Moody Okoro signing out. Bye-bye.